Hello everybody, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I'm at my allotment again, and as you can see, I've taken down the DIY polytunnel and I've got a more structural one because the DIY one what I put up, the loops couldn't take the weight of the tarpaulin like this. It couldn't take the weight, and then the hoops were starting to cave in and everything, and I know that was going to cause problem later on. So with the help of a few people I managed to get one. So I'm going to show you the process. We're going to put that up today, and hopefully that should solve the problem. So this is the box what it came in. This is a box what it came in. And hopefully all the parts are in there what you want. All the parts are in the box. So we're going to get on with it, and as I do each stage I'm going to show you what we do to get it up quickly. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everyone, so we've got more than half. We've just got one more hoop to go out. What's called taking up the time, you can do this up, is that they give you an Allen key and they give you a little silly screwdriver what's very thin, so every time you spin round it takes long to go on. So that's how much we've got done. We've got to go back and tighten it up. You can see it's not so strong at the moment, but what I'm going to do, they've got these little legs here, these little legs, there's one on each hoop, so I'm going to put that right down to the ground. So this is going to be quite a low polytunnel for me, but I have to just work with it. And then what I'll have to do as well is when I put the cover on, I'm going to dig a trench, put the cover down in it and anchor it down along each one of these corners as well with one of these. I've got the J hook somewhere for it. I've got these long J hooks what I'm going to be anchoring it down. So I'm going to get this flush down to the ground and then anchor it down into the ditch and then fill it in so that it's well secure. So that's what we're doing. It doesn't take long to put up, but it's just the tools what they give you to work with. So once we've got the last hoop on, I'll come back to you because I've got to put this in and line it up and put it in its place where it's going to go so I can put it down. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Right everybody, so we got the frame up. Took us about an hour and a half because of the things what they give us, the spanner and the Allen key. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get into the place where we want it, how far back we want it and everything, and then I'm going to trench it in, then anchor it to the ground. So it's going the length of what you see that, which is about 8 inches down. It's going down to the ground to push that in, and then once I dig the trench for it. So we're going to put it in place, and then once we've got it in place, got to make sure that when we dig it, as you can see, it's not very sturdy at the moment. Don't know why. I know they said you need a bit of flex in it, but that's a bit too much for me. So once we get the floor, my ground here is uneven as well, so once we get the flex out of it, then we should be all right. I think what they should have done, they should have had us a couple of stabilizing bars along the bottom across these two sections, and especially at the back hasn't got no anchor there, so you can't really, if there was a bar there when this bit goes down to the ground, then that would have given it a bit of stability as well. So I'm going to do that and get this thing in place, and then once I do that, we'll come back to you. Right everyone, so we've got everything pinned down now, more or less. We've got the frame nailed to the ground, so you can see it's nice and stiff. I've got some long tent galvanized pegs going down. We've got our flooring, because the flooring is going to come right over. So now what I'm going to do is put on the cover, then put it down into the trench and anchor it down into the ground itself, and then fill it back in. That's hard work digging out the trenches, as you can see. It's a lot of digging, but it has to be done, so we do it. So I'm going to get the cover on. Once the cover is on, I'll show you what it looks like. Right everybody, so we've got the cover on. I'm just backfilling in the trenches. Just getting it over so that it holds it down. I'm going to just put a layer of mulch over this as well. I've been in there and it's like a sauna in there, so I had to open up one of the windows. I'm going to open up another one as well. Getting these things tied, they don't give you enough string to tie a bow, because that's what you need. You need to put a bow in these so that you can always pull it out again later on. So this is our polytunnel. I'm not going to say that I'm 100% happy with it, because there's a few things what they could have done better on it, like making these strings longer so you could tie a bow. Oh, I give up with that one. So I'm just backfilling it in for now, getting the trench filled back in. So what I've decided to do, I've decided to mulch the whole of it, if I can get hold of the mulch. Lucky enough, I came the other day and they dropped a whole load of it, so that's why you see all in different piles, just ready to spread out now, which is going to be my next job. So if you're liking our videos, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave any comments, leave comments in the comment section. A lot of people say, oh, we just leave comments and nothing happens. It might take us a few days, but bear with us, we will get back to you on them. So the other problem, what we found with it, was one of the zips. We've tried, everything's in the right place. We've tried pulling it round again and everything, but one of the zips, well, it's cooled down in here now with opening up. You're going to get a lot of flies and that in there, but I've got the thing for them. You can see with this bit here, it's a bit sagging, but I'll sort that out when I come back down. But everything else, apart from that, I'm happy with. It's just a zip. Then I'm going to spread out all this mulch, get all this mulch level when I come back down. You might be saying why I put a mulch floor. It's just to keep in the heat. So that's the inside. That's the outside of it. It's got 3 windows. But I see that it's sagging again, like, don't know why it's sagging. It shouldn't be sagging, but it's sagging. So next time when I'm less tired and my back is not killing me so much, then I'll sort out the problem here. This is just going to be a silly problem, because I've taken it out and I've tried to bring it much closer together like that, and you see the zip only wants to go to a certain distance. It only wants to go to there, when it shouldn't. It should be coming right across, but you can see that it's tight here and tight over the other side. So although they made this cover, it's the right length and everything, because it's got the sagginess in it. The seams is in the right place and a bit over, but the zip doesn't want to know. So that's going to be a problem. Right, so that is our polytunnel. Please remember to like, share and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell another friend. If you want to leave a comment in the comment section. I will get back to you on them. So if you want to ask any questions or anything about this, let me know, and I'll see if I can help you somehow. I've trenched my one in, so you've got it's rock solid, but it's just that problem with the zip, which I don't know why, because everything's in the right place, but the zip doesn't want to come together and go down. It's starting, we was pulling it, but it's starting to tear, but I can't leave gap like that in it, otherwise things will go in there. When you put your things in there, you'll get birds and everything going in there, rabbits or whatever. But I don't know why that is, but I've got to sort that out. It's a pain in the neck. Don't know what to do there, but I've got to do something about that next time I come down. I've tried pulling everything again. Rock solid in there. Don't know why that bit at the back is sagging, but once it's mulched and everything, I just don't know why that problem's occurred. Doesn't make sense to me. We've tried everything we can. We've realigned it, but it's just still there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. You take care.